开始喽. Today is day 55 of learning to read Chinese, and we are moving on with our marriage, love, fated unions, etc. chapter. First character of the day is Jia. And this Jia, you'll see on the top, is Qi, which is the same as the top half of Xi, right? I think that's how this is said. Check it out. This one, which means lucky and good. So you go over here, and this also means beautiful, fine, good, happy, lucky, praise. One of the ancient 5 ceremonies. Well, we won't get into that. But this is a character that's very common in people's names. A lot of the characters in this unit aren't used that much in speech or even writing anymore, but still very commonly appear in people's names. Oh, could be a idol. When it's idol, this is 偶像. Companion, mate, spouse, you would say like 配偶, right? Or there you go. 狼偶, 丧偶, 偶成, 偶配, 偶婚. Mate, spouse, companion, even numbers, anything in pairs or by chance. Because I guess coming together in that way, becoming a pair, that happens by chance. But that'd be like 偶遇. 偶遇 would be a chance meeting. 偶然 would be accidental, fortuitous. 偶然性 is chance. Like as a concept. Randomness. That sort of thing. Here's 偶像, idol, icon. When you talk about like pop stars, movie stars, that sort of thing. 婚. 婚 refers to a wedding or marriage, relations by marriage, getting married, anything related to marriage. 婚. Pei. Pei originally referred to the color of a wine. That's why we've got this on the left here, which refers to wine. Don't really know where these other meanings came from that we use it for now, but it means a spouse, like I said with previous one. 配偶 is your spouse. To join in marriage, marry, apportion, exile, compound, prepare, or concoct. I think we still use this when you talk about like wine pairings. Is it?
Pair.
Is it this one?
Wine pairing?
Yeah.
Oh, 这个是 original meaning.
No, but like when you say 配酒.
调酒，现在说调酒。
No, I'm not talking about 调酒. 调酒 is like mixing drinks. I'm talking about like when you make it.
Oh, 你说这个咖啡
like
配这个酒
wine and cheese or
wine
like
and cheese, yeah.
meat and
对
wine and whatever.
Yeah, 那个
that kind of 配 you would use
配
this
酒
one.
配菜，就这个配，对，就是 matches， 对吧？
Yeah, anything that's like matching. Oh, that's like what we said last time about the in the other chapter. This one.
哦，这个配。
这个配 which is for like when you wear clothes.
Yeah.
If you wear accessories and things. And then I was saying that you could also in certain circumstances you could use this one.
Yeah.
This one is for matching.
Yeah.
That's what it means. Matching things, especially in pairs. That's not even written in here though. 怎么没写
matching 啊，这没写啊？
我这就是没写。
那没写上。
我这里没 I can't.
Okay.
You have to do it. Yeah. Isn't that like one of the most common uses?
Yeah. 配不配嘛？是不是 match?
Yeah. Matching is probably one of the most common definitions of this character. And in a way, when you say like a couple marrying is kind of related to that too. Because it's like, oh, these people match. They suit each other. They make a good pair. So you got 配备 as an outfit. Deploying the equipment. That sort of thing. Allocate. Distribute. Yeah. 配对 is matching pairs. 配合 coordinate, cooperate. Such things. 中 the original meaning was underwear. So you'd say 中衣 or 中服 would be underwear. Used to use it sort of interchangeably with this one, which means center. 中. This is a thing you'll see with a lot of characters where it used to be used interchangeably with another character that kind of sounds the same, but nowadays we keep them distinct for their distinct meanings. Sort of like how before spelling was standardized in say meanings specific to this character, which are probably the most relevant to this chapter, would be like loyal, faithful. 忠心 wholehearted, heartfelt. 钟情 loyal, faithful, from the heart.
请练习今天新学的字。
Already. 肯 this one's got a heart in it. So you see, it's also from the heart, earnestly, genuinely. Also refers to request or beseech. So there's an element of like extra earnestness in the request. Earnesty. This is 诚恳的恳吗？
对啊。
Yeah. Oh, it probably shows up here. This one. 诚恳 sincere, true-hearted, cordial. Yeah, this one's got a heart in it on the side because it refers to an emotion. It means delighted, happy, and pleased. Heartily admire, like, or be happy to. Yeah. Isn't this one going a lot of names too? Yeah.
月什么？哦，经常在名字里边是吧？
This one's also common in names.
Yeah.
Everyone wants their daughters to be happy. 己 自己 is oneself, yourself, himself, herself. The self. 己. This is also the 6th of the 10 heavenly stems. Is there a list of all of them? I don't even remember. Beyond 甲乙丙丁, I don't remember. Do you know what the order is?
我也找不起甲乙丙丁，我只知道甲乙丙丁，下面什么我也不知道。
Yeah. Anyways. 做 means to do, to make, act as, pretend, become. Prepare, write, beat. Huh?
什么？
做为什么说 beat?
对啊，就是
When?
把它做了，把它杀了都可以啊。This word is like this， 就像那个打一样的 ，used for everything.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, oh, we did him in.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that kind of thing. 对。
Yeah, because 做 also means do, right?
Yeah. 做饭。
Done.
做个椅子。
Done her in.
Yeah.
Okay.
这个就是。
So like if you sent mobsters to beat someone to death, you could also use this.
Yeah.
Or if you made dinner for your family, you could also use this.
Yeah, 做晚饭. It's just like.
This is just like a universal verb.
Universal verb. That's it.
I mean, do is pretty much the universal verb in English too. So that's.
Yeah, pretty much it's just do.
Pretty much. Mate is a go-between, a matchmaker, or a medium. I'm assuming because of this go-between, matchmaker, liaison sort of deal. Medium would refer to like a spirit medium. Intermediary. That's not what medium means. Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes this dictionary entry English translations are not very accurate. 爸爸，有那个意思吗？
什么？
这个没。
没什么。
Does it have like a spiritual medium sort of meaning?
No.
It doesn't.
No.
So any of these, I feel like you should remove them.
哪里？
No, because here it says medium in a lot of places, but if you say medium, usually people think like divination.
Oh.
Where it actually only means intermediary or mediator.
这个没，我看一下哈，好像。
Or medium as in like, not as in like that, not as in like a spirit medium, but as in like a medium of communication.
对。
是这个意思。
对，这个。
So like when you talk about the media, like the news media, you say 媒体。
我觉得这个 media， 对这个概念上面吧，就跟这个就是有一个 division， 就像我说的这个 concept 的这个 division 不一样。
Yeah。
就是英文里面 medium， 它是有那个就是 between man and God 的这个 medium， 但在中文这个 medium， 它这个概念是没有的。
What？
就是不是说 between 那个叫什么 between 这个
No, but there's words for that too, though.
不是这个词，这个词。
There are words for that, but it's not this one.
Not this one.
In Chinese, this is not used as the same word.
Yeah. 所以这个只是这个 medium 是指那个叫什么 communication 或者是
communication methods.
Communication 或者是 relationship 吧。
Yeah. So I feel like that needs to be clarified.
所以specifically is for like a matchmaking kind of. 所以旁边有个女字旁。
Yeah. So this is something that, since creating this program and trying to go through all the definitions and fix up the explanations and stuff, that we've realized is that between languages, like maybe 5 different languages all have words for the same set of concepts, but the divisions between like what gets referred to with one word versus another aren't the same. So you can never make a one-to-one translation because some words are going to have meanings, like they'll share meanings with a word in another language, but in one language it also has some other meanings that the first language doesn't use that word for, or it doesn't have some of the meanings that that word does have in the other language. So there's no such thing as a one-to-one translation for like the majority of concepts. That's one of them. 戒 is armor or putting on armor. That would be the original meaning. Lie between, interpose. 介入，介和。That's sort of like the way that armor is a barrier between a person and whatever weapons, I guess. Introduce. It has the meaning of introduce in the word 介绍. 介绍 means introduce or recommend. And 介绍 is the word that we got here. In this context, when you say 做媒, 做媒 would be doing matchmaking, right? And then this 介绍, when you say introduce, would be in the matchmaking context. 绍 only has a meaning of introduce. So you could say that in 介绍 it's sort of interposing a new person into a relationship between two people or something. So the meaning of introducing in 介绍, I guess, probably comes more from the 绍 than 介. And 绍 doesn't have any other meanings in common use today except for that. There's a city called Shaoxing, which is 绍 for short. But other than that, not really. Mind here is in the context of like, do you mind? I don't mind. That sort of mind. Which you would use the word 介意 for that. So, 交偶婚配 is like the lucky pair. So well matched in marriage. 中肯越界 Genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, you're happy together, being yourselves, doing matchmaking, introducing couples. 亲 this is again an archaic word. Pretty much all the uses, you'll see 古代, pretty much all the uses are like ancient times stuff that isn't used anymore. It used to be a term of endearment between spouses. It used to be an honorific. It used to be this and that. It used to be a term for a type of minister. Nowadays, pretty much the only way, the only word that we still use it in is 国务卿, which is like the Secretary of State?
Yeah.
The Secretary of State is called 国务卿. But other than that, 卿 is pretty much not used anywhere anymore. In this context, though, you just put it in here because in old times, it was used as a endearment between spouses. There's apparently like 卿卿
我
卿卿我我. People still say this. 卿卿我我 means you're like very in love. So in this context, we'd be talking about that. that meaning. So then what? It's just 2 words.
Yeah.
One is 国务卿, which talking about the minister, the government official.
Yeah.
And the other one is 卿卿我我.
其实你这个看到这里边有这个相关词语有几个？
How many words? We have 国务卿, we have 卿卿我我. That's it. Yeah, this literally these are the only 2 words that this character is used in.
以前
It used to be used more, now it's not. 获 means reap, harvest, catch, get, capture, obtain, win. So you got like 获得, or 得 also means to get. Gain, obtain, acquire, attain, achieve. 获救, 获利, 获取, 获胜, 获胜. Yes, all these things of like obtaining. 获胜 would be winning victory. Obtain, get, etc. 交. Well, this is also like 收获的获, right? Your gains. 交. This one. Another one, you've got the woman on the side, so you know this is relating to women or girls. Sweet and charming, delicate, tender, lovable. So this is that particular type of beauty where it's like fragile, delicate. Like she can't really do anything. She's very weak and has no strength, but she's so like delicate and pretty and beautiful, like little doll that you just want to pamper her and spoil her. And then if you do too much, then 娇 becomes in words like 娇气, or what else have we got? Aside from 娇气, 娇女,
对啊，
娇贵,
娇贵，对啊，
娇惯.
娇惯，这都
Yeah.
是。
If you go overboard with the pampering, you get a spoiled little brat who's always whining over little tiny things, and capricious and overbearing. Like the weakness that turns into aggression and antagonism. That sort of concept is also used with this character. And it is also one that's pretty common in girls' names. 媳 refers to daughter-in-law or wife. So you'd say 媳妇, or at the art the end, 媳妇儿. I can't even do it properly.
媳妇儿。
Yeah. Oh, like it's Northerners usually put in the art at the end of everything. I feel like I don't even know how to pronounce. It could refer to any married woman, but it's specifically like your wife or your son's wife. You'd call 儿媳妇 if you want to be really specific about being your son's wife. So this 清货交习. I guess this is like after the successful matchmaking, you've found your beautiful wife, and you're like so happy together, or something. 哥 just means elder brother, and this is also like bro. If you call any guy your age who's older than you, 哥. Saul is the elder brother's wife, sister-in-law, but specifically the wife of your older brother. The wife of your younger brother is called what now?
弟呀。
No, the wife of the younger brother.
Wife of younger brother. 嫂子。他叫 弟媳妇啊。
So there's not really a special word.
弟媳妇叫什么来着？好像没什么。
You don't get a special title. You only get a special title if you marry the eldest brother. I guess that's like birth order tradition, right? Because this isn't really a thing anymore, but it used to be because there was like birthrights and inheritance and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That the firstborn would get all these special privileges. So the firstborn's wife has a special title.
Yeah.
资 means to consult or take counsel. So that's the 资 in like 咨询, right? 咨询, seeking advice from. 咨文, official communication. 资 This one's on the top is 次 for the sound, and the bottom is 口 because you speak from your mouth when you counsel. 询 咨询 is the one.
就是弟媳妇，好像就是这么叫，弟媳妇。
It's literally just younger brother's wife.
Yeah.
There is no special word. 询 meaning ask about, inquire, or try to ascertain. So 咨询, you put it together, is like you're asking for advice. So 哥嫂咨询, I guess you're asking for advice from your older brother and his wife, because they're like the example of the married couple in your life. You're thinking about getting married. Who do you ask? 伙 means a partner, a companion. It can also mean to combine together. 伙 you use as the classifier to count groups of people. And also, there's this word 伙食. Our 食 is food, right? So 食 is food and 伙 is a group. So 伙食 is a group meal. But it came to be that people started saying 伙 for short, just as an abbreviation of 伙食, even though the 食 is the part that gives it the food meaning. So then 伙 by itself came to also refer to group meals. Here, I see like 伙伴 is the word that we have in this chapter. 伙伴, which means a partner or companion. Could be like your life partner, or business partner, or just your buddy. 伙伴, accomplice, like for criminal activity. These are some words related to the 伙食 group meals thing. 伙房 being the kitchen, and 伙夫 being the cook in the mess hall, or they're cooking for a bunch of people. 伙计 is like a business associate. Isn't 伙计 specifically for like subordinates though?
伙计 yeah.
It's for like the employees in a company.
对。
伙同, 伙宜, 伙众, 伙子. 一伙子, you'd say for a group. Oh, this is also the one in 家伙. 家伙是这个伙.
Yeah.
家伙 means like a guy, but in the context of it being like mildly derogatory.
Yeah.
Right?
这个坏家伙。
坏家伙。
你不会说他好家伙。好家伙这个。
好家伙也说的呀。
好家伙是那个 it's a tense, it's an explanation. 你不会说一个人好家伙。 家伙也是一个 tool。
Yeah.
Yeah， 你说好家伙就是 it's like 英文怎么说？好家伙就是不是 my god， 就是类似的东西，就是好家伙。
好家伙。
这坏家伙。
No, what exactly does it mean?
就是表示一个
No, what are you
惊讶
expressing? You're expressing surprise.
Yeah.
You express surprise. 好家伙.
Yeah.
But if you say 坏家伙, you could be talking about a guy.
A guy,
right?
yeah.
A bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 这家伙. Someone you don't like. Someone you do not respect. 伴 can mean accompany, like as a verb. Or a companion, partner, comrade, associate as a noun. So that is like 伙伴, which I just mentioned. 伴侣 would be more specifically referring to your life partner. Also got this 盼. Now when you say 盼, that means that means you got a big face.
No， 就是指那个嘛，人大呀，这个 body big。
If someone's body is big, you say 盼. Okay. I didn't know that.
有一个词叫心宽体胖。
Oh? Is it in the here? 不在。
但是通常把这个胖呢写成是胖的那个胖，所以我不知道为什么放到这里。不要它，我把它 delete 掉。
Okay, we're about to delete this because apparently
Not used very much.
or usually use the same word as the one with 月字旁. But in that context, it's not a moon, right? It's a slab of meat.
Yeah.
The one with the slab of meat on the side,
对
which means fat.
Yeah.
胖.
Yeah. 你想胖了嘛，就身体大了嘛。
Yeah, but 这里说盘.
对，他念就念胖，身宽体胖。
Yeah, but that's not this.
Not
It's
this.
not listed here though.
Not listed. Yeah.
So it doesn't use this one. It uses that one. For that.
对，他有的时
So
候
it's not the same.
他有的时候他这个字类似的，他借来借去，有的时候你知道吗？
Yeah. So these like interchangeable sort of, but not really. pan. Tan can mean to participate or attend, take part in. Can mean counsel, consider, discuss, examine, inspect. This would be like 参与 for participate, attend. 参考 would be for like discuss, consider, examine. Call to pay one's respect. That would be like 参拜. '参见 paying respect. Impeach. What is that one? 参合. Abbreviation for the Senate's upper house. If you say like 参议员, those would be the meanings. This one's got other pronunciations. Shun is one. Shun is the name of a star in the 28 constellations, which is another system that I don't understand. It's also pronounced shun in the ginseng. Ginseng. The Chinese word is zhen, shun, and it uses this character. And in this word, it's pronounced shun, even though it usually isn't. There's another thing in the dictionary which we removed. This one. Sun. I guess in some books they use this interchangeably. Because if you look at the character, like the top part is the same. This here you have 三撇. You have 3 like left down strokes. And here it's 3 horizontal strokes. And those are used interchangeably. But they aren't now. 천. 천 means unequal, varied, irregular, uneven. 参差 is the word. But apparently in some sources, 参差means similar, which seems like kind of the opposite, but that's apparently the case. Where is that section in our entry? 参 okay, 参差, yeah, well that's pretty much. Oh, there's also 参错, which means uneven, confused with errors and omission. For the most part, 参差 is the only, or one of very few instances where this character is pronounced 参. That's interesting, because this second character, normally you'd see it pronounced cha, like chabia, which means difference. But in this word, neither of the characters are pronounced like they usually are. It's not 参差, it's 参差. So you just gotta remember that. 议 means discuss, comment on, or suggest. So you say 伙伴参议. Every time, okay, so you just asked your older brother and his wife for their advice, and now you're discussing it with your pals, your buddies. Ba, that's your dad. Ma, your mom. Pretty straightforward. Un means favor, grace, benevolence, kindness. The love between a married couple you'd call unai. Bestowing favors or charity, feeling grateful, being thankful, all this kind of magnanimous and kind, loving favor, gracious sort of feelings. 准 means permit or allow. A standard measure, to determine something, to definitely, accurately, precisely, exact, equal. Anything that you're comparing to a standard and you find that it is the same, it meets the standard, therefore permit, allow it. It's sort of I think in this context, when you say 爸妈恩准, you're saying your parents have graciously given their blessing to the union. You saw that? Yeah. Now, yeah is your grandfather,奶is your grandmother, but奶also refers to breasts, milk, or nursing. 奶奶 would be the term for the grandmother, but if you say like 奶母奶妈, that's like a wet nurse. So 奶奶, you have to put both together for it to mean grandmother. But if you say 爷奶, then the context also tells you that this is grandma, grandpa. 评 means to comment, review, criticize, judge, discuss, appraise. So, like the comments, if you say like on social media, the comments would be 评论, which also means review. P means to ascertain, criticize, which would be the meaning in this case when you say 评批. It also can mean act on, pass on, classifier for batches, lots, military flights. It's like a batch of, or shipping container, such like that would be 一批货. Slap. That'd be the original meaning, I think. Is slap, scrape, shave, like removing. There's B on the right, and this the hand on the left, which tells you that it was a motion that you do with your hand. So slap, beat, strike, attack. These are the original meanings. And now it refers to passing judgments. So this is your grandparents. The grandparents are passing their judgments. So that's these couple lines pretty much referring to all your family and friends. You've asked for their opinions on your potential marriage. Asked everyone. Everyone's down. Everyone's approving. They're all ready to give their blessings to the happy union. And that's our 4 lines for today. Make sure you remember to practice. I think there's still been some bugs going on with this. Diligently squashing them as we find them. But our goal is to be reviewing good solid number. I don't even do this consistently. Don't be like me. Practice every day. Meet your practice goals. See you tomorrow. We'll finish that chapter. Bye.